Alright guys, I'm just going to talk about the Bodylock, just entering it in like a basic Bearhug finish from here. So you can enter like a couple ways. You can go single leg and then move up to the body. You can go underhook, and then from the underhook, I like to like fight for this pinch grip. And then from here you can do a throw back, straight to the body. And if he gives me the full back, obviously we just take the back with the chasing back. But if not, he whizzers. Now we're kind of in this body lock position. And from here, it's really important that the pressure I have is on his far ribs here. And I'm kind of putting my body in my angle that my shoulder is as deep as possible. So I'm fighting this kind of whizzer already. So give me a strong whizzer rig. He wants to kind of keep me out, push to the center. And my goal is to kind of push my body out to the side and get my shoulder deep here behind the shoulder, okay? And then even with my lock, I'm not keeping it on the back. I'm moving it down to the ribs, and I'm really pulling my elbows tight in, if that makes sense. Now, even if we just start on our knees to kind of get used to it and keep it safer. So I'm kind of in that dog fight position. My head, I want to keep my head position here into his body. Elbows tight in, and then all I'm going to do is I'm going to hip downward and across and just pull right past me. So, right here, end up in side control. Kind of same thing if I'm on my feet. I'm going to go through the entry, underhook, he whizzers down a bit hard. All I'm going to do is I'm going to throw it by, turn my shoulders, punch deep. Now I have the body lock tight. I'm inching that shoulder to the back. I'm pulling in tight on the ribs. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to step my foot inside of his hip. I'm penetrating his stance. I'm just going to pop with my hips, and I'm going to pull his body in front of me. And I can kind of slowly do it. You can be more violent, obviously, in a real match, but just while you're getting used to it, just take your time and get used to the motion. So if I don't have a partner, underhook, punch, body lock. Then I'm going to step my hip deep, punch, twist, and just follow. So I'm not really throwing him, I'm really just twisting him down. Okay? One more time, underhook, he whizzers hard, here, head position, punch, body lock. I prefer, personally, this far side grip. I like to S-grip it here, especially if I don't have it tight yet. If I'm real tight already, it's not really that important, but this is kind of the strongest grip if you're extended, if you're like really fighting to get to the body lock, to then pull myself in tight. Okay, so just reverse S-grip here. Not same side, this kind of has a weakness when you're pulled on it, but if you turn it around, for whatever reason, this is a much stronger grip under pressure. Here, punch, ribs, he's deep. Go ahead and circle with me a little bit, right? Wizard, hold tight, elbows in, then I just step deep into his stance. I'm gonna hip hop, pull, and just slowly come to the mat with my partner. Once you feel more comfortable with it, then you can kind of whip it more and kind of learn how he falls. But just for right now, slow and get that hard twisting motion with your hip popping in. Okay, any questions?
So when you punch in your underhook,
Yeah.
and then he gets the overhook, is there anything special you do to achieve the
Yeah.
goal line?
Yeah. I lower my level at the same time that I pop it up. So I'm not using like my muscular strength, I'm using my stance. So like he has a lot of pressure and weight on me, go ahead and turn your hip down into me, Ray. And I can't really beat this just with my muscle or my strength. You could if you're stronger. But what I'm really doing is I slightly keep it elevated while my stance drops. Does that make sense? So again, and then like I said, if I can, I'll just get to this immediately lock the grip. And if not, if I'm kind of struggling, I have this kind of fingertip reverse S grip. And this has worked really great for me. One more time, I'm here, he's whizzing hard, my head position, and then I just drop and I twist my shoulders.
In backs, are we elevating them at all, or we're just turning? Like on the twist, are we elevating them at all?
No, just a twist and a hip hop. Yeah, there's no elevation at all. You can, just not right now in this kind of just basic bear. I call this just a bear hug twist. Okay, just very simple bear hug takedown. Okay.
All right, we good?